Okay, so tonight we're going to be looking at main idea and supporting detail. This is reading lesson number 1. I know that we have been paying attention to the writing component of the GED, but there is a component that is reading, and you will have to be required to read certain passages and answer questions accordingly. So we're going to go ahead and view this presentation, and hopefully we'll be able to get through this and all the components that relate to main idea and supporting detail. First off, topic. Basically, the topic of any piece of writing is what that writing is about. So it is the subject matter that we're looking at as far as the topic goes. Now, when an author sets out to write something, they obviously have an idea in mind as to what they are going to write about. So that main idea in a piece of writing is the most important idea in a paragraph, or what the writer's main point is about. Okay? So it's not just the topic. It's a little bit more than the topic. The topic, again, is just the subject matter, and the main idea is what about that subject matter that the writer is talking about in the piece. Next, we have the topic sentence. In a paragraph, the topic sentence usually states what the main idea is of that paragraph. Now, if you're thinking about an essay, that main idea would be stated in the thesis statement. Let's go ahead and take a look at this example. If you'll just follow along, this is a paragraph, and then we're going to take a look at what the main idea of this may be. When Diego and Kathleen got married, they had to think about whether to pool their financial accounts or to maintain separate accounts. Kathleen was offended that Diego wanted to keep a separate account instead of pooling their resources, even though she knew that many couples did so. In the end, she was happy to have her own account as well as share one with her husband. Okay, so if we take a look at that paragraph, thinking about what that topic was, if you can think in your mind, what do you think the topic was about that paragraph? Answer, how they set up their bank accounts. So generally, it was just about their bank accounts in that paragraph. So now we have to think about what is the writer's main point about that topic. And our answer to that would be they decided to have both separate and joint bank accounts. Good idea. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at supporting detail. Supporting detail are the words, phrases, or sentences that tell more about the main idea or topic sentence. So basically, the detail within a paragraph or within an essay all point towards what that main idea is, or what that essay or paragraph is about. Okay. So if you're still trying to figure out what the main idea of a paragraph is, think about all those sentences within the paragraph. What are they pointing to? Okay. Supporting details can come in various forms. It can be reasons, facts, statistics, examples, sensory details, or anecdotes. Reasons are simply those details that tell why an opinion is valid or an event occurs. Facts are the statements that can be proved. Statistics are facts expressed in numbers. Examples are the specific instances that explain or support a point. Sensory details are those details that can appeal to one or more of the 5 senses, so like touch, feel, smell, or what you hear. Anecdotes are brief stories about a character or event, and sometimes they will say these little brief stories to make something about that main idea more clear. Okay, so let's take a look at this sample paragraph. Theodore, a 50-pound poodle, easily found the chocolates that were left out and devoured them. His owner returned, discovered the chocolate wrappers, and panicked because chocolate can be fatal for dogs. Theodore showed signs of poisoning. He was nervous and shaky and was rushed to the vet. Theodore recovered after IV fluid and a night at the vet's. Let's think about the main idea of that paragraph. Our main idea is a poodle accidentally ate chocolate. We know that chocolate is poisonous for dogs, but he did receive treatment and recovered. So let's think about what are 3 details that support that main idea. Okay. First one is we have a 50-pound poodle. Okay. So we have the dog. Second one is there were chocolate wrappers that were found on the floor. And the third piece of supporting details was that the dog was nervous and shaky. And this all kind of proves that, number one, the dog ate chocolates. Number one, the 50-pound poodle, the dog is involved. And the last one, that it's acting nervous and shaky, so it must be sick due to the chocolate. Let's do one more example. So follow along with this one. I did find work that afternoon. 6 houses nearly all in a row, all new with half-finished landscaping, all proud that they had numbers on their curbs. Kids hovered over me. Dogs poked their long snouts between my legs. I was a young man at work. I nearly cried over the attention. I drank 2 sodas and 1 iced tea, and then gratefully jotted down numbers for gardening work. I rode home in the early dusk, my paint sprayed knuckles ridged with white and black, like the crossbones of a pirate flag. I was tired, but happy. Okay, so let's think about the main idea here. What do we think the main idea is of this paragraph? Okay, number 1, the man was very tired at the end of the day. Number 2, the man enjoyed and was proud of his hard work. So which one do we think it is? It'd be the second one. The man enjoyed and was proud of his hard work. So now with that being the main idea, what do we think supporting details are that would describe this main idea or support it? Our example answer would be, number 1, we take right from the text of the paragraph, the gratefully jotted down numbers for gardening work. And the word gratefully here is the key word that shows that he was proud. So these are the supporting details for that main idea. I hope this lesson has helped you. The next thing that you would need to do is go ahead and press the maroon button and take the practice assessment for reading lesson number 1. Thanks.